So couldn't just pick one game this week. We got two really good games. Of course, the rivalry that began, I think, in the early 1920s, maybe before that. I'm not certain, but York-Clover, and then a rivalry that's playing for the first time. Shelby is coming down from North Carolina to South Pointe to play the Stallions in Rock Hill. Should be a really big crowd at that game. I'm expecting a lot of people to be there. We'll start with the York-Clover game. We think that this game, a big battle will be in the secondary. Talk to us about York has really expanded its wide receiver abilities this year.
Well, I think that, and I think the fact that Ethan Mitchell has thrown the ball well, and now Tanner McKinney is throwing the ball well. They got a two-quarterback system where they've alternated quarterbacks in and out. But I don't think there's any doubt about it, Ladarius Allison.
Yeah.
He's one of the best players around here by far, maybe one of the best players in the state. Zion Walker, the other receiver, 6'6".
Yeah.
So, you know, and then they've got Jakku Gwynn, that he's playing H-back tight end, and he's a receiver. But the thing about that football team is the way that Stephen Oglesby and Joe Wade run the football. Those two guys give you a ton. I mean, so that means they've got balance. So you can't, they're not out of sync as far as their play selection's going. But they really well. They're really a couple plays away from being an undefeated football team.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been in some close games, but they played really well.
Yeah, be a big test for Clover's secondary, which it's got some seniors that are playing for the first time, and then some of its best secondary kids are freshmen and sophomores. So huge test for them. The other game, Shelby and South Pointe. I'll be at this game. I've been behind the scenes all week with South Pointe, and that story and videos will be out next week. Should be pretty cool. I've spent a lot of time over there, and they're not taking Shelby lightly one bit. I wouldn't say that after their big win over Buford last week that South Pointe is riding on its that it's too cocky or anything like that. Golden Lions come to Rock Hill with a 26-game winning streak. They had not lost since the middle of 2015. Have won the last 4 2A state titles, and during that 26-game streak, they've had only 4 wins that they had to win by 7 points or less. A lot of blowouts, but 3 of those wins came this season. So, how important is it for South Pointe to not only start strong but finish well?
Well, first of all, South Pointe's a championship caliber football program. I mean, everybody knows that. You don't win 3 state championships in a row, and they're vying for their 4th in a row without being a top-level state championship caliber program. And what they did last week, going to Georgia to beat one of the most renowned football programs in the country, really is incredible. I mean, they've done a great job. Their kids play hard. They're fast. They love the game. They're aggressive. And, they're unblemished right now. So that's the makings of a great game as well. I mean, anytime you win 26 in a row and 4 state championships, you got to be pretty good. But, Coach Ware, he's Appalachian State guy, and he's an air raid guy. So, we'll just see. I think we need to back up a minute and talk about the job that Coach Brian Lane has done at Clover. I mean, they're 3-1. He's changed the culture. They're away from a 2 tight end, double wing, 2-inch split offense that a lot of people vied was their personality, but it's really a dinosaur in today's world. Because I remember when Coach Lane was a quarterback at Burns, and he did a phenomenal job at Woodruff and at Burns, and what a great man he is. So you got 2 really great football games. Really got a 3rd one. There's going to be another one at District 3 Stadium. Because anytime them 2 get together, I guarantee you right now that's going to be a war.
Northwestern and Gaffney.
There's no doubt. Them two teams right there can play. That's history for the last 40 years.
Right. No excuse to be on your couch Friday night.